had relaxer stuck to my hair. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Amanda, back at it again with another video. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you do know that this is a relaxer update that you do not want to miss, okay? So I'm going to be giving you guys all the details of my past relaxer, what went wrong, what went right, and where we are right now. So let's get right into that video. Okay, so I relaxed my hair this past Sunday. I was 19 weeks post relaxer, and if you watched my last relaxer update, I talked about how I wanted to start relaxing my hair at 16 weeks post relaxer. But when the 16 week mark came, I didn't have access to a relaxer. I did not have access to time. Everything was not aligning, okay? So I had to postpone it just a little bit, and we landed on the 19th week. Okay, so relaxing my hair at 19 weeks was supposed to be a breeze. I was so prepared. I was so ready. I was like, yeah, let us go. I was ready to film it. I was literally filming every single thing for you guys, and everything just went down the hill. Okay, my hair wanted to burn off and break off and all the above, and I was just like, oh Lord. So when it was time to relax my hair, I did the usual separating my hair into the parts to make it easier to relax for myself. Okay, the only thing I did differently this time is I did not detangle my hair prior to doing this, because my scalp was already so itchy that week that I figured putting a comb through it is just gonna make my scalp worse. And the relaxer is going to burn, okay? The relaxer burned regardless. But at that moment in time, I was thinking, if I comb and detangle this hair, my scalp is going to burn when the relaxer goes on it. So I did not detangle my hair. I literally just sectioned off my hair, put some conditioner, and then instead of putting Vaseline, I put the Dark and Lovely hair food. So once I finished twisting up my hair, I used the Dark and Lovely. It was the first time I was using the Dark and Lovely hair food, but I figured it has petroleum, just like Vaseline, so it should do the same thing and protect my already relaxed hair. Another thing I did for the very first time was I based my scalp like in lines and in sections. So I never really do this when I'm relaxing my hair. I usually just put Vaseline around my edges, my ears, and my nape. I never actually open lines and put Vaseline, open lines and put Vaseline. But this day, I'm like, my scalp's been itchy, okay? Let me open some lines and put some Vaseline, open some lines and put some Vaseline. While I was doing it, it made logical sense. You know, I'm like, okay, the relaxer's not gonna touch my scalp. This way I can work quicker. I don't even have to worry about my scalp. This even changed my relaxer application process. So I didn't do the usual, apply the relaxer here and then move to like closer to my scalp. Now this time I was just like, apply the relaxer that you'll see in the short clip here, because I'm like, I've based my scalp with some Vaseline, like nothing can touch my scalp, right? About 10 minutes in, my scalp started to become tingly, itchy, tingly. And that's usually a sign that, yo, I'm about to burn, okay? This relaxer is touching me the wrong way and I'm about to burn, okay? And when I felt this, I'm like, well, clearly the Vaseline didn't do anything, right? And I started rushing. I'm like, okay, I need to rush and finish this up and do all I need to do, because I still needed to smooth out the relaxer. I relaxed all my hair at the same time. So I didn't do the half and half method I did in my previous relaxer. I relaxed all my hair at the same time because I'm like, I don't have time for this. I just want to get the relaxer done. Okay, so I relaxed all my hair at the same time. I had to smooth it quickly, and at this time it is tingling. Some parts are burning. I'm sitting there, I'm like, Lord Jesus, if I lose my scalp today, I pray that I grow a new one, a fresh and healthy and clean scalp. Okay, I was praying. I was really praying, because I'm like, at this rate, there's no going back. The relaxer's already on my head. It's already burning. Okay, and then after I had applied the relaxer, it was time, 25 minutes, ding, 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 and I'm like, great, perfect. Let me run to the shower. Let me get this off my head, okay? So I get into the shower, and I have my usual clarifying shampoo, and I have the neutralizing shampoo. So for clarifying, I use the Tressmme. The neutralizing, I use the one that comes with the Dark and Lovely, so that little bottle, okay? So I rinse out. I'm trying to rinse out the relaxer. I'm trying to rinse out the relaxer because you're supposed to rinse it out first, right? I'm trying to rinse out the relaxer. Trying to rinse out the relaxer. The relaxer's not coming off. The relaxer was not coming off, and I could feel it was feeling almost pasty. Like the relaxer started feeling pasty, and especially by my hairline, right? And I was like, this is not the day. This is not the time. This is not how you lose your hair. Huh? So I'm rubbing harder, I'm making the water hotter. I'm like, okay, maybe if I increase the temperature of the water, right, it will melt this product buildup that's happening here, that's making the relaxer stick to my scalp. But nothing is happening. Okay, so I pick up my clarifying shampoo. I'm like, this says it gets rid of product buildup. This says it gets rid of product buildup. So let me take this clarifying shampoo, use that first before I do the neutralizing shampoo. So use the clarifying shampoo to get this relaxer off my hair because it's feeling pasty and it's actually stuck to my hair. I had relaxer stuck to my hair.
No, I'm still sad. It didn't work.
I used the clarifying shampoo one time and it's not lathering, and I know the clarifying shampoo, it lathers so well. It's not lathering. I'm like, okay, clearly I really do have like product building up on my hair. The Vaseline is mixed with the relaxer, and the two of them are just creating a barrier, so the clarifying shampoo is not even entering. But let me do it a second time. So I do it a second time, I clarify, and this time it bubbles up, right? I'm like, okay, but let me do this quickly because I need to neutralize, because this relaxer is still working on my hair. Just because I put the clarifying shampoo doesn't mean the relaxer stopped working on my hair until I neutralize. So I'm like, okay, rinse this out quickly. I take the neutralizing shampoo, I put it on my hair, but it's not sudsing. It's not sudsing, it's not doing anything. And if you've neutralized your hair before alone or in a salon, it starts to suds, especially with the Dark and Lovely neutralizer. It has a color indicator, right? So if you look at the bubbles, the foam, if it's pink, they're still relaxing your hair. If it's white, it's all washed out. But if there's no suds, how you gonna know? And that's where I was. It's not sudsing. I'm like, at this point I started praying. I'm like, Lord, I know I should have waited. I don't know what I did wrong, but like, you need to get me out of the situation. I can't still be here. And at the same, I'm still scrubbing my scalp. I'm like, Lord, get me out of the situation. So I rinse it out. I put more shampoo. I put it on my hair, and I'm scrubbing again. Nothing. Absolutely nothing is happening. And this is an itty bitty neutralizing bottle. Like, that bottle is like this small, okay? And I'm like, I'm gonna finish all this neutralizing shampoo before I even neutralize my hair, like before it even enters into my hair. So I start panicking. I'm like, okay, breathe. Let's do the clarifying shampoo again. I pick up the clarifying shampoo, I put it on my hair, and this time I'm like, I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna work it so hard, okay? I'm gonna work it for a while. So I worked it for about 5-6 minutes. I'm busy working this clarifying shampoo on my hair because I'm like, you need to get this product built up. And then I'm like, okay, let me also increase the temperature of the water in the shower so that, you know, the heat also works with the clarifying shampoo to melt off this Vaseline or whatever it is that is stuck to my hair. It was Vaseline, okay? The relaxer had merged with the Vaseline, so it was like a gooey texture. So eventually it comes off, and then I finally put neutralizing shampoo on my head, and I was only left like half the bottle. So I'm literally being like very stingy with it at this point. I'm like, drop. I put it on my head, and it starts to suds. I almost cried so bad. I'm like, Lord, you heard my prayers. You heard me crying, because at this point I was like, I've lost all my hair. It's gone. All my edges are gone. This relaxer stuck on my hair. I'm gonna have to cut it off. Like, it's not going anywhere. So what I do is eventually it starts to neutralize, as I was saying. So eventually the neutralizing shampoo starts to suds up, and I start to see the color indicator that it's still pink. And I wasn't stressed as much that, okay, I've had relaxer in my hair now for almost 30 minutes. You know, I was not stressed about that. I was just happy that it's finally sudsing, so I can see that the neutralizing shampoo is finally getting into my hair, right? And I'm so relieved. I've never been so relieved in my life. Anyway, this is not where the disaster happened, but this is probably what caused the disaster. So I do the 5-5-10 minute method. So you put neutralizer shampoo on your head, you leave it in for 5 minutes, you rinse it out, you do it again, 5 minutes, rinse it out. And the last time you do it for 10 minutes, leave it on your head and then rinse it out. And once I was done with that, I used the deep conditioner that comes in the Dark and Lovely bottle. And at this time, I was exhausted. Like I had been in the shower for over an hour, 30 minutes, and I really didn't have time to deep condition. And there's an option on it to use it as like a quick conditioner for 5 minutes. Was it 3 to 5 minutes? So I put it for the shortest time, and then I'm just like, cool, rinse, I'm out, let's go. Okay, so I leave the shower, I'm done, the neutralizer shampoo is out, everything turned white, the right things were done. Okay, so I leave the shower and then I come to my room. I look at my edge, like I'm looking at my hair. I'm like, do I still have hair? Has it fallen off? My hair was still there. It was looking very, very laid, like very, very laid, like very, very laid. Okay, I was just like, did I just relax my hair bone straight? You know, I'm like, okay, but usually when I relax my hair for the first 2-3 weeks, it actually is quite flat and quite straight. So I'm like, let me give it time. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I don't have time right now to comb my hair. I'm tired. I need to take a rest. Okay, so what I did is I took my hair and I tied it at the top of my head, and I'm like, I'm gonna rest. I'm going to relax. I've been doing this for about 4 hours. I've been stressed, almost crying. I've been praying. I am going to rest. So I tie my hair at the top of my head, and I'm like, I'll deal with it later. Later comes. Later comes, and then I take down my hair, right? I take down my hair, and it's very clumpy. Like I have clumps of hair, like different clumps in different areas. It's still on my head, but it's like clumps, you know? So I'm like, all right, it's okay. I just need to detangle. It won't take me that long. My hair's relaxed, you know. It won't take me that long. So I pick up my ORS detangling spray. I spray that all over. I let it sit for a few minutes, and I'm like, okay, it's time to detangle. Now, as I'm feeling my hair, it feels like straw. My hair feels dry. Like my hair feels so freaking dry, and I'm just like, I've never felt so defeated in my life. So my hair felt so dry. And I keep spraying this detangling spray, and it's not working. And I don't know why I didn't put leave-in conditioner. But I picked up a comb and I started hacking at my hair. Like, I started hacking at it, okay? I started from the bottom, I was trying to hack it, I was using my fingers to try detangle. Guys, my hair had turned into dreads, okay? Like, my hair had knotted together and turned into dreads, like literal dreads. Like, that's how knotted it is. And I don't know why in my mind it didn't click. The same way you wouldn't wash your hair without detangling, it doesn't make a difference if you're relaxing your hair. If you don't detangle then wash your hair, it will get matted, and that's what my hair did. My hair got so matted, like it turned into actual. I'm gonna put the clips for you guys to see, because I don't think I'm describing it all that well, but my hair literally turned into dreads. Like it matted into dreads, and I was hacked. Like my heart hurt. At the same time, I was tired. At the same time, I'm like, if I leave this on my hair for any longer, my hair's just gonna get drier, it's gonna break off. So I really do need to detangle this hair. Like I have to stay up all night and detangle this hair. So I'm busy detangling, separating, pulling hair, detangling, separating, breaking hair, cutting small pieces that were together, breaking other pieces because I'm frustrated. And yeah, so there's one area in particular that was really bad, that required me to do a lot of pulling, breaking, and cutting. And I think it's this area. Is it? If I turn this way, I think it's this area at the back right here. I do have a video when I was doing a hot oil treatment yesterday. I'll show you guys basically how much shorter that area is compared to the rest of my hair. And that's because of the breakage and the pulling and the cutting that was happening. Also, that area is severely underprocessed. So that was the first area that got relaxer when I was relaxing my hair. That's the first area I relaxed, right? Tell me why it's underprocessed. Tell me why it's also the only area on my head. So that was, okay, let me fix this. It looks a little flat. It was the last place I smoothed, yes, but it was the first place that the relaxer was sitting. So the relaxer sat in that area for a longer period of time, but it's the only area on my head that is under processed. So I'm sure the under processing didn't help with the matting and the tangling, because I do know my natural hair tangles and mats a lot. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to that area, but it doesn't look bad when my hair is straightened. So when my hair is straightened, you can't really tell that this is the shortest area. I don't know how it blends in. Or is it this side? Like, I can't even tell which side it is because it looks so well. I was like, once I straighten my hair, it's going to be a whole mess. I'm like, my hair is just going to be doing waves and going in all sorts of directions, and it's going to be a mess because I know what I did the night before. I know all the combing and the breaking that I experienced, but I straightened my hair today and you can't even tell. Like, you can't even tell that I had a mishap. I don't know if it's because I have a lot of hair and the hair around that area is covering for the missing hair. But when my hair is straight, you can kind of tell because it slants in just a little bit more in that area. So you can kind of tell that there's hair missing there, but you can't really tell. But you can like kind of tell, but you can't like really tell, but you can like kind of tell, okay? But yeah, so your girl's a little bald-headed right here. Okay, not bald-headed, but like short-headed. Okay, it's currently, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But also it's bad. But it's also not that bad. But anyway, guys, that was my relaxer update. It was more dramatic in person. I don't think it was as dramatic as I'm retelling the story, because as I'm retelling the story, I'm like, girl, it wasn't that bad. But then as I'm thinking back, the pain, the washing, the relaxer being stuck to my hair, the matting, the dreads, my heart couldn't take it. Okay, I was ready to just let it all go. But now that today I've washed, straightened, deep conditioned my hair, and I see it's not doing bad. It still looks good. It feels so soft. I'm not as bad. I don't feel as hurt. I don't feel as hurt anymore. But yeah, guys, that was my relaxer update. A little dramatic, but you know, things happen. Relaxer setbacks happen. So I was saying I had a relaxer setback, but then now that I've straightened my hair, I don't know. Do you call it a setback? I mean, the hair there is shorter and it's under processed. It did break off, but the rest of my hair is okay and covers that up. So do you consider that a setback? Please do let me know down in the comments below, because it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I really thought it would be horrible once I straighten my hair, but it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. So moving forward, what I'm going to be doing for the next stretch, I am planning on relaxing my hair at 16 weeks post relaxer. Fingers crossed that goes my way. I really want to be strict to my regimen this stretch, or this coming, couple of months, especially because it's winter. I do want to wash my hair weekly, like strictly weekly. I'm not skipping any weeks. I do want to do more deep conditioning sessions with products that actually work. I do want to do a lot of hot oil treatments. I used to do a lot of hot oil treatments last year, but like this year I fell off. This year I couldn't be bothered. I was just like, another one. It's so messy and there's oil everywhere, but it honestly makes my hair feel so amazing. What I did to my hair today is I did a hot oil treatment overnight. I woke up in the morning and I washed my hair with the Cream of Nature sulfate free shampoo, and then I deep conditioned with the ORS replenishing conditioner. My hair has never felt this good. Like, it feels so soft. I don't know if you guys can see how soft it feels. Can you see how soft something feels? Anyway, I added a new leave-in conditioner into my regimen as well. I was using the Cantu, but I don't like the white residue that it leaves in my hair. It's just not appealing. I am now using this Cream of Nature Strengthen and Shine Leave-In Conditioner from Morocco. I went and fetched it from Morocco. I wish. But I'm now using this leave-in conditioner. I saw a lot of relaxed hair ladies with beautiful hair using this leave-in conditioner, and so far I'm really loving it. Like, my hair feels amazing, and it doesn't look that bad. Like, there's no oil in my hair right now. It's just leave-in conditioner and heat protecting spray. I blow dried it, and then I straightened it, and then I trimmed it. But yeah, guys, that is my relaxer update. That is it. It could have been worse. It really could have been worse. I could have been coming here bald-headed with no hair on my head because of the Vaseline and relaxer thing. Please let me know, has that ever happened to you? Has relaxer ever refused to leave your hair? Because I don't know if it's the fact that I based my scalp like in lines, so I had a lot of Vaseline sticking to the relaxer, or because my relaxer wasn't expired. Like, my relaxer is only expiring in 2024. I double checked and I triple checked, and when I got out of the shower I checked again, and then my hair was knotted. I checked again. So I really don't know why that happened. It probably is the Vaseline. So if that's happened to you, please let me know down below if that's happened to you, so I can make that correlation and not do it again. But yeah, without further ado, thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I think we have reached what do you call it? Armpit length. Or maybe we're just above armpit length. Or maybe we are just not reaching armpit length, or just be grazing armpit length. I can't even say it. Armpit, grazing armpit length. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye now.